Hi, this is Heidi Starr, and this is my recording to accompany the Happiness Project. In regards to how this project has affected me, I would say that I definitely have more energy. It's improved my coping skills, and I have noticed a definite shift in my attitudes. In terms of having more energy, I think a lot of that has to do with getting more exercise, and also along with the exercise, just being outside and remembering why I moved to Florida in the first place, especially this time of year. And, really reaffirming my sense of place and seeing the wildlife and the plant life and the change of seasons, and having a little time to be um, in an environment where I'm not in a hurry to get something done and be outside exercising has really improved my energy levels. Um, in terms of my coping skills, I'd say that what I've noticed most, especially in the last week and a half, is that my ability to deal with um, very high stress people has improved. There's one person in particular that for the last year, I've worked with this woman. I've always had difficulty with her because she she gets hysterical, and I just don't handle it well. And I find that her crazy stress level tends to stress me out, and uh, and that just doesn't lead anywhere good. So I've had to work very closely with her for the last week and a half, and I've noticed that I'm better able to kind of just put her feelings aside and feel more compassion for her, really, than annoyance at having to deal with her crazy overreactions. In terms of the shift in attitude, this morning, in preparation for doing this video, I watched the TED Talk by Sean Akor again. And one of the things that resonated most with me was the the moving of the goalpost point that he made. That I very much am guilty of this. I I tend to set happiness as, reaching this or that milestone. And what I've not been doing is enjoying the journey as well as the destination. And I keep pushing happiness back. For example, this class is one that, I was a little annoyed at having to take it, quite honestly, because I had so many previous college credits, in particular in the liberal arts. And um, I started out with the idea that I was just going to get through it. But what I noticed in going through the work and the chapters for the quizzes, was that, there are some communication issues that have been holding me back in my professional life before. Um, and I talked about this in some of my other journal entries and so on and so forth, was that, I can come off as kind of cold and kind of a prickly personality. And it wasn't my intention, and it's not the truth of who I am by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, it 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 was not doing me any favors. And so taking the time to examine, why those conclusions were being drawn, what I could do better to more accurately, get my point across with honesty and clarity, but still, not alienate the people that I was trying to deal with. So thank you for that. And the journey to my professional goals, has a lot of little mini milestones that I hadn't even considered, like the point that I just made. And I need to take some time to appreciate that and to celebrate that, because it's not just the pretty letters at the end of my name that are going to make a difference in my life after I complete my education, but the little gems of wisdom that I pick up along the way. So I appreciate this class. I think it was a challenge to take a class like this online, and thank you for trying to make it as personal as you could, given the constraints of the setup. And have a wonderful year, and good luck on your doctorate.